Okay. As you can see, we got the hood off. Not really a lot to it, is it? No, the sun's incredibly bright for you. See if I can. Yeah, it's better. You know, when I had this car running that first day, it even charged the battery. Pretty interesting. That's it. It's all unbolted, ready to go. So here, notice this is the cast iron block. Thermostat housing, of course. Thermostat's in there on this one. But on the 10 engines, which this car is a 48 would came with, thermostat would go in here. This goes on the radiator. Get out of the way. This comically long battery cable. Think that's a replacement? Not much to it. Bought that battery in June of last year. This is April right now, so let's hope it's still good. Okay, so the goal here is just to pop this out. Transmission's going to stay. We need to see what size clutch. It's either a 6 or a 6.5. And that I can get more parts. Trying to decide on color. I wanted to do zebra, but the real question is it white with black stripes or black with white? So I can't figure that out. I suppose it doesn't matter. Okay. Get you lined up here. Hang on a second. That was the second time it came out. I took it out perfectly the first time. Did not hit record. Anywho, so you can see there's not much to it. So there's where that water pump would go on. Gets driven in line by the generator like that. Has a little rubber coupling in between, but right here. And a little hose goes into there. These plates come off, and usually they're full of junk to about that high up. Now what else here? I don't know if you can see. Okay, right here. Right up there's a line. There, right there's a line. Come on the front. That thing is split. I don't know if it, that generator bracket. That engine vibrated so much it split it. We'll have to weld that up. Glad I would not have seen that. I didn't take it out. What else here? You can see one time the ring gear fell off, or they had heard about it fell off. So somebody did a good job. Just lightly welded or brazed, I can't tell. Either way, it's fine. Right there. That ring gear's just pressed on. The starter has a nasty habit of going ping. There we go. This is the main reason I'm taking it out right here, that clutch. Something's wrong with it. Maybe the springs broke or throw-out bearing, I don't know. Doesn't feel right. Anyway, we're gonna get a fresh one. You can see all that up there. How his teeth are cut. Remember that it hits from the back side. It hits from this side in. So take you around. Okay. So what do we got here? There's that thermostat housing. Notice this cast iron block has the plugs 1, 2, and then 3, 4 in the back. They changed a lot throughout the years. You can see there that says CE7 and a few numbers. So that means this wasn't actually a 10 block engine, as it should be. So it's very possible this block is original to this car. You know, they're not serial number to the car itself, but date wise it's very close. It's a late 47, I'd guess, early 48 anyway, but this was a 10 engine, and then it had the recall, and then they upgraded it to that. Go around the front here. As you can see this. See how that's not normal? Like a normal little engine? See, there's a pin or something there? That looks like a drift pin or dowel pin. Anyway, so you would unloosen that. You never, ever, ever turn the engine with that. That creates a little bit of tension in there. There's a little helical gear in there and a spring, and it puts pressure on everything else to drive the oil pump. And yeah, I think it drives the oil pump. Anyway, off this tire shaft. Remember, this is overhead cam, no chains, only helical gears right here. About here, and then they go down, little shaft, and then this distributor. To get that out, you have to take off the oil pan and take off the gear. It doesn't just lift out, which that's a bit weird. What else here? You have, so this is the old drain line. It just goes back into it. I believe that's the old drain. Yeah, I think that's the old drain. Anyway, this had a Fram bypass filter, like a Jeep canister set right here, and I'll put it back on it. It's really filthy. And then here's just a little bit of oil pressure coming out of that. It's barely anything. I mean, not much really to speak of. What else here? I gotta get another fuel pump. I do have an electric 6-volt pump, like a Quality Carter one, but may or may not use it. Oh, I didn't show you this. When I took it out, I'll show you. One is not like the other. See this? That fell off the other side. Right there. Supposed to go something like that. Okay. What else here? Look at the teeny tiny exhaust. It's like an inch. Now for emissions, this is for your vacuum wipers right there. Goes in between the carburetor and the intake. And there's transmission, which a little loose, but doesn't feel bad. The shifter is horrifyingly wobbly though. Gotta get that out next. What else here? That's about it. Solid steering column. Great and direct, of course. I want to think this steering box was used in the King Midgets. I could be wrong on that. I've got 2 of them out of the car. So, I guess 3 total? Anyway. I mean, that's really easy to find there. Starter solenoid, that's like what they use a contactor for relay on a golf cart. I just made a decently sized order and got all the seals and trim for the windows. I have all new glass already made. Got a local glass factory guy. Did excellent work. That's about it. That little hood came off really easy. I don't know if I did it right. We'll attempt to paint it, so I wasn't worried about scratching it. See, not much to it. I mean, old insulation. I think it was white one time. Could be a really off-color tan. See it one time at Fort Myer, 64. Around the back here. This is the first I've really worked on. This is the first I've really torn into it. And oil's still in that engine. I'm proud of that. Oil's still in that engine. Huh. So that's the pressure line. Your gauge inside. Not much to it. It is really thin. I mean, sounds like a barrel. What's got here? much going on there. Ooh, that falls right out. I have a spare transmission, so I mean, look at that. That's in gear. Methinks there's some play. So this, a lot of that's in the drag link. So this car, the seats, there's not much of any seat. It's just vinyl stretched over a frame. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not comfortable in the slightest. So this car originally started life as a mechanical brake car, and then along the way, somebody took the parts off of a hydraulic one. So a lot of little parts in here. I have enough hubcaps. I'm not saying any of them are good, but I got enough of them. I mean, I guess there was a headliner one time. God, that's terrible. A wee little. You see all the years of dirt. For your vacuum wiper, can I turn it on? Oh, it doesn't work. What the heck? Didn't even get a key with it, but I got the paperwork, and that's what counts. That's really about it.